Once upon a time, in a small village, there lived a kind girl named Arya. She was 12 years old. Arya lived with her grandmother. Her parents had died when she was very young. Her grandmother took care of her. They were poor, but they were always happy. Their house was small. It had only one room and a little kitchen. But it was clean, and it was full of love. Arya was a kind and helpful girl. She helped her grandmother every day. She cleaned the floor, washed the dishes, and cooked simple food. She also helped the neighbors. Everyone in the village liked Arya. Every morning, Arya woke up early. She washed her face and brushed her teeth. Then she made tea for her grandmother. After that, she took a pot and went to the river to get water. One morning, while walking to the river, Arya saw an old man sitting under a tree. He looked very tired. His clothes were dirty. His hands were shaking. Arya stopped and looked at him. She said, "Hello, sir. Are you okay?" The old man opened his eyes slowly. He said, "I am very hungry. I have not eaten since yesterday." Arya felt very sad. She looked at her bag. She had only one piece of bread. It was her breakfast. But she did not think twice. She gave the bread to the old man. "Please eat this, sir," Arya said. "It is not much, but it will help." The old man looked at the bread. Then he looked at Arya. "You are giving me your food?" he asked. "Yes," Arya said with a smile. "You need it more than I do." The old man took the bread. He ate it slowly. Then he smiled. "You are very kind," he said. "Thank you, little girl." Arya smiled again. "You're welcome. I hope you feel better." Then Arya picked up her water pot and walked to the river. She filled the pot with water and walked back home. When she reached home, her grandmother asked, "Where is your bread, Arya?" Arya said, "I gave it to a hungry man." Her grandmother looked at her and smiled. "You have a good heart," she said. That night, they ate only rice and salt. But they were happy. Arya knew that kindness was more important than food. She did not know that something magical was going to happen very soon. The next day, the sky was cloudy. The wind was cold. Arya stayed inside the house with her grandmother. They had no firewood, but they sat close to each other and talked. In the evening, it started to rain. The sound of the rain was loud. Suddenly, someone knocked on the door. Knock, knock. Arya stood up and opened the door. A man was standing outside. He was wet from the rain. He wore an old brown coat and carried a small bag. "Good evening," the man said. "My name is Rafik. I am a traveler. I am lost. Can I stay here tonight?" Arya looked at her grandmother. Her grandmother gave a kind smile and nodded. "Yes, you may stay," Arya said. "Come in, please." Rafik came inside. Arya gave him a towel to dry his hair. Her grandmother gave him a warm cloth to wear. They made some rice and salt and shared it with him. It was all they had, but they were happy to share. Rafik ate slowly and smiled. "This is the best meal I've had in many days," he said. "You are welcome," Arya said. "We are happy to help." That night, Arya made a soft bed for Rafik on the floor. She gave him an old blanket. The rain continued to fall outside, but inside the house, it was warm with kindness. "Good night," Arya said. "Good night," Rafik replied. The next morning, Arya woke up early. She looked around the room. The man, Rafik, was gone. His bag was not there. The door was slightly open. "Grandma, he is gone," Arya said. She walked to the table. There was a small box on it. Next to the box was a piece of paper. It was a letter. Arya picked up the letter and read it aloud. "Dear Arya, thank you for your kindness. I am not just a traveler. I am someone who watches the good people of the world. Inside this box is a special gift. Use it with love and care. Rafik." Arya opened the box slowly. Inside it, there was a golden coin. It was shiny and smooth. She had never seen a coin like this before. She showed it to her grandmother. "What is this?" Arya asked. Suddenly, the coin began to glow. A soft light came from it. Then they heard a voice. "This is the coin of kindness. Every time you help someone with a good heart, the coin will give you a reward. But remember, help must be true and honest." Arya and her grandmother looked at each other. They were surprised, but also very happy. Arya held the coin close to her heart. "I will keep helping people," she said. "Not for the reward, but because it is the right thing to do." Arya put the golden coin in a small box and kept it safe. She did not know if the coin was really magic, but she was still happy to help people, just like before. A few days later, Arya went to the river again to collect water. On her way, she saw a little boy crying near a tree. Arya walked to the boy and said, "Why are you crying?" The boy looked up. "I lost my puppy," he said. "He ran away, and I can't find him." "Don't worry," Arya said kindly. "I will help you find him." Arya and the boy searched around the trees, in the grass, and near the water. After some time, Arya heard a soft sound. "Woof! Woof!" She followed the sound and found a small brown puppy stuck in a bush. The puppy was scared, but Arya gently pulled the branches and picked him up. "Look," Arya said with a big smile. "Here is your puppy." The boy ran to her and hugged his puppy. "Thank you." "Thank you," he said. "You're welcome," said Arya. The boy ran home happily with his dog. Arya picked up her water pot again and smiled. That night, when she came home, something amazing happened. The golden coin inside the box was glowing again. Next to it was a fresh loaf of bread and a small bottle of honey. Arya called her grandmother. "Grandma, look. The coin gave us food." Her grandmother smiled. "This is a blessing, my child. Your kind heart is bringing good things." Arya nodded. "I will keep doing good." One morning, Arya went to the market. On the road, she saw an old woman sitting on the ground. She looked weak and tired. Her clothes were torn, and she was coughing again and again. Arya ran to her and asked, "Are you okay?" The woman said, "I feel sick. I can't walk. I need a doctor." Arya helped the woman stand up. She held her hand and slowly walked with her to the village doctor. The doctor was kind. He gave the woman some warm water and medicine. He said, "She will be fine, but she needs rest." Arya helped the woman sit under a tree near the doctor's hut. She gave her a small blanket from her bag. "Rest here, Grandma," she said. "I will come back to check on you." The old woman looked at her with tears. "You are very kind, dear child. May God bless you." Arya smiled. "Take care." That night, when Arya came home, she opened the magic box again. The coin was glowing, and this time, there was a warm shawl and a packet of rice beside it. She showed her grandmother. "We can eat well today, Grandma." Her grandmother hugged her. "Yes, and it's all because of your kind heart." Winter came. The nights were long and cold. Arya and her grandmother had no firewood. They only had a thin blanket. They sat close to stay warm. One night, there was a knock at the door again. It was a woman with a baby. Her clothes were wet. The baby was crying. "Please," the woman said, "can I stay here for the night? It is too cold outside." Arya and her grandmother welcomed her in. "Come in, sit near the wall." "We don't have a fire, but we can share this blanket," said Arya. She gave her the shawl that the magic coin had given them. The woman held her baby close. "Thank you. You are saving our lives." That night, they all stayed together. The house was small, but it was warm with kindness. In the morning, the woman said, "I must go now. Thank you again. May good things come to you." When she left, Arya checked the coin box again. Now, there was a bundle of firewood, and next to it, a thick blanket. Her grandmother laughed. "Your kindness is bringing miracles, Arya." Arya smiled. "I think the coin helps those who help others with love." One day, a rich man came to the village. He wore fancy clothes and had many bags of gold. He saw Arya helping a blind man cross the street. He asked her, "Why do you help people? You are poor. No one helps you." Arya said, "Because it is the right thing to do. I feel happy when I help others." The rich man laughed. "That is foolish. Only money brings happiness." Arya just smiled and walked away. Later that day, the rich man's horse cart broke near the river. The wheel fell off, and he couldn't move. Many people passed by but did not stop. Then Arya saw him. She ran to help. "Do you need help?" she asked. "Yes," he said. "My cart is broken." Arya called 2 boys and together they fixed the wheel. The rich man was surprised. "You helped me, even after I laughed at you." "Yes," Arya said. "Because kindness never fails." The man looked down and said, "You are right. Money cannot buy a good heart." He gave Arya a small bag of food and said, "This is for your kindness." Arya thanked him, but she felt the real reward was in her heart. Many days passed. Arya continued to help everyone she could. She gave food to hungry children, helped old people walk, and shared whatever little she had. One morning, Arya woke up and saw the golden coin glowing brightly. It was shining like the sun. She opened the box and saw something new, a letter. She took the letter out and read it. "Dear Arya, you have shown great kindness. You helped without asking for anything. You shared your love, food, and time with many people. Because of your pure heart, a gift is coming to you. Be ready. Rafik." Arya showed the letter to her grandmother. Her grandmother smiled with tears in her eyes. "You are a special girl, Arya," she said. "I am proud of you." Later that day, a group of people came to the village. They wore clean clothes and carried tools and supplies. They came to Arya's house. "Are you Arya?" one man asked. "Yes," she said. "We heard about your kindness. We are from the Helping Hands group. We build houses, give food, and help poor families. Someone told us about your story." Arya was surprised. "Who told you?" "A man named Rafik. He said you changed his life." They looked at her small house. One of the women said, "You and your grandmother need a better place. We will build you a new home. You will also get food, clothes, and warm blankets." Arya couldn't believe it. "Really? You will do this for us?" "Yes," the man said. "You gave kindness. Now, the world gives it back to you." Arya looked at her grandmother. They both had happy tears in their eyes. In 1 week, Arya had a new home. It was small, but strong and warm. It had a good roof, a bed for her and her grandmother, and a small stove to cook. People from the village came to visit. They brought gifts, food, and smiles. The golden coin still sat in its little box. It no longer glowed, but Arya still kept it. "Even if it never glows again," she said, "it gave me the best lesson." Her grandmother asked, "What is the lesson?" Arya smiled and replied, "Kindness never fails." Moral of the story: kindness may not bring rewards right away, but it always brings goodness in the end. A kind heart can change your life and the lives of others.